Glad you could join us from Reser Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Oregon State Beavers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Broncos head coach before the game. He understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Broncos offense comes onto the field first today. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. Last time out, a solid day and a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Best. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Flips it out to the back. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Oregon State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the...
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Glass. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about Oregon State. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they might have a chance, they'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He gets it inside the 25. They'll move the chains. It's a first down. Spot the ball at the 23. And the Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The gift to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield, and he does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for him.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him, but there's got to be a plan because when you get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
The Beavers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Oregon State!
What a lucky luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The give from the gun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw. It's Applewhite. He lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun. Wants to pass. Right down the middle. He's got it.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
They'll line up for a second down play. Trying to impose their will with the run. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get the third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard. Got a nice game, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. First play of the period, first down here. The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Could be an alley. Lowers those pads. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. We'll have a stoppage here as there is a Beaver down on the field. The Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
To throw, it's Applewhite. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boise State. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the left. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's caught. It's Glass. At the 35, he's loose. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. And the Beavers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He wants to change this route. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Douglas. Working that left side now. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Beavers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Beavers!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll run this play from the pistol. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. At midfield, he's got room. Runs through a man. He might have space. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. They'll go to the counter. Spins away from the defense. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. And the Broncos look to do some damage in the red zone. They're going to run it to the right. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. The Beavers using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense?
Grabs it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Broncos!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Unloads it left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking downfield, it's Douglas. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find length.
Looking to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
Man, that comes up short, and I tell you what, we saw him in warm-ups. He's got that leg, man. He hit from 60 a couple times, so he can make that deep shot, but he didn't get all of it, and the field goal just falls a little bit short.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Defense in press coverage. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Douglas. Got his man on the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route.
There's some room. He's now up to 66 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. And the Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Using his legs, it's Glass. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Beavers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game.
Touchdown, Oregon State! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Here comes the heat. Finds a tight end down the gut. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Scanning the field, it's Applewhite. Good timing on the quick out. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign. But you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with the big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
And the Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Right back to the well. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Handoff to the single running back. Made a defender miss. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Here's a little room there. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Broncos back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. DB's right up on the receivers. I send the tight end in motion. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Neither of these teams cracking the top 25 as we are in the final week of the season. Let's take a look at where things stand right now. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Broncos! The Broncos fight back and take the lead.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Running inside. It's Glass. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Douglas. Fires to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Under fire. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. On the run, deep down the right side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Boise State ready to send out that offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Broncos! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. All the way back. Touchdown, Boise State. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead for his team. We still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Beavers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball. And
time to take a shot. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. The give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. To the air, it's Applewhite. He's got him. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Quarterback running on the draw. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. The lone back's got it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It's 3rd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Best. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. Oregon State will use its final timeout here. And they've used their last timeout, and now the offense can start burning the clock. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43. Looking for a man. It's Douglas. Escapes the pressure going right. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big eye